Hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. And as you can see by the video title, I'm going to be ranking the Scarefest 2020 mazes. So I've already done Scarefest 3 times. The first time was for the staff preview night. The second time was for the first day of Scarefest, which was Friday the 9th of October. And then recently I went for the third time on the Saturday just gone. If you guys haven't seen the Scarefest vlog from the first day of Scarefest, then I will leave a link for it in the top right hand corner, which should pop up any moment now. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. So yeah, as you can see by the video title, I'm going to be ranking the Scarefest 2020 mazes. And I did say in the vlog, if you have watched it, that I would be ranking the mazes. And yeah, obviously, the Gardens Light Walk Whispering Souls is not included in this because obviously it's pretty much a walkthrough attraction and there's no actors in there. But I will say it was really pretty to walk through the gardens with all the lights, which was really good. But anyway, let's get into the action, shall we? So the maze that I least liked was Darkest Steps. Darkest Steps for me last year was probably my second favourite maze. I absolutely loved it. Most of the times we did Darkest Steps last year, we pretty much had the maze to ourselves and the actors in there were superb, the scares were great, the theming, the sets were brilliant. However, this year, I feel really disappointed with Darkest Steps, really disappointed. And obviously they moved Darkest Steps to near 13, if you have been to Altar Towers before, when you walk up that path to the archway, like going towards Hex, and it's down the left just before the archway, so you turn left, Darkest Steps is there. And I do feel like Darkest Steps in its new location has kind of ruined Darkest Steps for me, because I felt like Darkest Steps in, I was going to say Forbidden Valley then, Darkest Steps in Mutiny Bay was really good, obviously because Darkest Steps is a pirate themed maze, and if Towers moved the location of Darkest Steps for social distancing reasons, then okay, I can understand it. But if they haven't, then I don't know why they did it, but yeah. I just felt like Darkest Steps this year didn't live up to my expectations. And I feel like Darkest Steps this year is pretty much what I expected Darkest Steps to be last year, Because I felt like going through Darkest Steps the two times I did it this year, I felt like the scares were more family orientated. And I guess that's why I was disappointed about it. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate Darkest Steps, I don't hate it. I still love the theming and the sets in there, the theming is incredible. And I do feel like if Darkest Steps retained what it had last year, then I feel like Darkest Steps would definitely be higher up the list for me, which is a real shame. But I would like to see Darkest Steps return next year, because I think for Alton Towers to have a family-themed maze is a really good thing, and to have, like, I don't know, say for example, a kid who's 10 or 11 years old to do his or hers first scare maze, I think it's really good. So I do feel like Alton Towers should keep Darkest Steps for next year, to have a family maze is a really good thing. So, unfortunately, Darkest Steps is my least liked maze this year. And hopefully next year, if it does return, hopefully it can go back, higher up the list again. So there we go. So, moving into the top 3 now, obviously the 3 main scare mazes. And originally, this scare maze, it was going to be my second favourite, but after a recent run through, I decided to drop it down to 3rd. And that is Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. Now, Freak Show Toxic Junkyard, it's pretty much the replacement for Subspecies, Rest in peace, Subspecies. Rest in peace. And going into the maze, I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be an outdoor maze, you know, to help with COVID and social distancing. So I knew it was going to be an outdoor maze. And doing it for the first time on preview nights, me, Lou and James, we did it 4 times. And it was great. I absolutely loved it. However, in recent run-throughs, I feel like it's okay. Like, I don't think it's amazing. I think it's okay. I think the theming in there is really good. And I also do like the throwback theming to the Carnival of Screams. Unfortunately, I never got the chance to do the Carnival of Screams, so I really liked seeing the throwback theming to the Carnival of Screams Day. But yeah, the theming in there was great. I felt like the lighting in there was really good, especially at night. I did Freak Show in the dark on the Scarefest staff preview night, and I felt like Freak Show in the dark is a lot better than what it is in the daytime, and because of the lighting, you know, the theming, the colours in there, it was really good in the dark. In terms of jump scares, I don't think there's enough jump scares to make Freak Show a really scary maze. And by the way, there are going to be some spoilers in it, so if you're watching and you are like going to Scarefest, then you know, try not to watch ahead, because I will be mentioning some spoilers for Freak Show. But yeah, the jump scares, I felt like they weren't that good enough. I did like the actors in there though, you know, obviously the actors in Freak Show are clowns, and I don't really have a phobia of clowns, so for me, I kind of liked it. The finale for Freak Show, I think is quite good. There's about 2 actors with chainsaws, so, you know, going through Freak Show, I was thinking, thank God we've got rid of chainsaws, you know, because Subspecies had a chainsaw finale, because I kind of hate chainsaws, I don't know why, even though they're not real chainsaws, they're fake. But when I heard the 2 chainsaws, like, going through the finale, I was thinking, well, I don't usually swear on this channel, so I'll try and think of another word, but I was thinking, no, I can't use the word, because I like to keep this channel clean, but I was thinking, you know. But anyway, yeah, so the finale, the chainsaw finale, I thought was pretty good. But apart from that, I just feel like Freak Show definitely lacks the jump scares. I feel like if the jump scares were better, I really feel like Freak Show would be my my second favourite maze, or even my favourite maze. And again, with what I said about the attic last year, the attic I am going to talk about in a minute. I do feel like Freak Show has a lot of potential to be a better maze, and hopefully for Scarefest 2021, if it does return, hopefully Alton Towers can improve the jump scares in Freak Show, because if they do, I do feel like Freak Show could be a really, really fantastic maze. So that's my third favourite maze, Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. Great theming, great lighting, great colours in there, but it just lacks the scares for me. So there we go. Now moving on to my second favourite maze of Scarefest 2020, and that is the attic. Now last year I was really disappointed in the attic. I was really disappointed. This year, however, I am really impressed with it. Really impressed with it. You know, last year I did enjoy the theming and the sets in there, but I felt like the attic didn't have enough jump scares. The scares were a bit lackluster. However, this year I feel like the scares have been improved, and I absolutely, every run through I've done in the attic, I felt, you know, coming out of the attic each time I was thinking, yeah, that was really good. I never felt like that run through was a bit lackluster. Every run through has been spot on. The actors this year, in terms of jump scares and normal scares, definitely have definitely been amazing. And my my recent run through in the attic, I must have been scared about 4 or 5 times from the jump scares, you know, jumping out my skin, you know. Yeah, so that's brilliant. And again, the theming, the sets in there are absolutely brilliant. And I mean, what else is there to say about the attic? Like, you know, last year I was really disappointed with it, but I did want, because I feel like, if I remember correctly, I felt like, when I did a video similar to this, I'm pretty sure I said that I wanted to give the attic another chance, and this year the attic is really, really good. So I don't know if the attic actors are watching, but if you are, well done, fantastic. Love the attic this year. It's definitely a lot better than what it was last year, and I hope that if the attic does stay for 2021, then I hope it goes the next level up in terms of scares and whatnot. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that's my second favourite maze for Scarefest 2020, the attic. Now moving on to my favourite maze of Scarefest 2020, and of course it has to be Altonville Mine Tours. Now, pretty much in previous years, Altonville has pretty much been in or around second place for me, you know, because of subspecies, and I felt like it just wasn't enough to beat subspecies in my opinion. But this year, obviously because there is no more subspecies, it's my number one scare maze, you know. I do love the backstory to Altonville Mine Tours, and I love the theming in there. And the actors in there are just brilliant. They're just absolutely superb. And there is a bit of a difference to Altonville Mine Tours this year. In previous years, when you went through Altonville Mine Tours, you were given a if you were at the front of the group or the middle or the back, you were given a head torch, like, yeah, you were given a helmet with a head torch on, and this year, obviously, I guess due to COVID, you don't get given a hat anymore. You just go through the maze. But yeah, this year for me, in my opinion, Altonville Mine Tours is my favourite maze. You know, simply because of the scares in there, the jump scares, the theming. You know, it's really good. And I love the lighting towards the end, because it makes you feel really disorientated about where you're going. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you agree with my ranking, or do you have a different opinion? So if you have been to Scarefest 2020 and you have done all 4 mazes, then do leave a comment below with your ranking of the Scarefest 2020 mazes. And yeah, give this video a like, guys, if you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed bringing this video to you guys. If you would like to become part of the theme park fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go and check that out and give it a like. I'm not sure when the next video is coming out, guys, you know. I've been really busy at work, and, you know, I really haven't had the time to film a lot of videos, but maybe this weekend coming up. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, you know, because, like, I'm losing, I want to say I'm losing track of what day it is, but, you know, because I've been really busy at work and, you know, having a few visits to the towers, you know, it's kind of like, I feel like I've gone back to doing 1 video a week again, which I hope you don't mind, guys. I hope you don't mind, but, you know, work and towers, you know, it's quite hectic, isn't it? So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't bash me, because this is my opinion, and yeah, at the end of the day, we all have different opinions, don't we? I'm Wood on you. Thank you for watching, Theme Park fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.